Hi, I'm David Samoranski, Principal Technical Consultant at Robbins-Gioia, working for the Technology Solutions Group. I'd like to give you a quick introduction to the upcoming release of Microsoft SharePoint 2010. SharePoint 2010 is the business collaboration platform for the enterprise and the web. SharePoint provides a unique set of capabilities unified within a single infrastructure that can connect and empower people to share information, whether that information sits within corporate boundaries or resides on a company's extranet or customer-facing website. With SharePoint 2010, we're excited about leveraging collaboration capabilities that business units and information workers can adopt right away. We're also really excited about the extensible enterprise-class platform for application development. This platform allows you to rapidly respond to the needs of your business, whether that's building simple mashups for a team or a department, or creating sophisticated enterprise-wide solutions that might require complex workflow, custom code, or integration with line of business systems. SharePoint 2010 offers a broad and deep set of collaboration capabilities. I'll provide a quick overview of the core business collaboration services that SharePoint offers out of the box. Let's start with SharePoint Sites. SharePoint Sites provide the essential portal technologies, things like the web part framework, security model, personalization, multilingual capabilities, support for rich media and streaming, and much, much more. And we refer to SharePoint Sites, our scope includes not only internally facing team sites or enterprise portals, but also extranets to connect a company to its partners or suppliers. And of course, intranet sites for a customer-facing presence that can scale to literally millions of users. SharePoint communities introduce new ways for people to work together simply and efficiently. This includes traditional forms of collaboration with features like workspaces for document sharing, human-based workflow, team calendars, and task lists. It also includes the latest Enterprise 2.0, or social networking capabilities. SharePoint 2010 is effectively an enterprise social computing platform with support for blogs, wikis, RSS feeds, people and expertise search, colleague tracking, and social networks. Additionally, SharePoint is closely integrated with Office Communication Server, so your SharePoint communities can take advantage of presence, instant messaging, and real-time sharing. Now, SharePoint content includes capabilities to manage enterprise information, all the way from creation through the destruction and disposition of the content itself. SharePoint manages all types of content, including Office documents, rich media files, web pages, HTML content, as well as social networking content like blogs and wikis. To ensure corporate compliance, SharePoint supports policy and records management, process management, customizable workflows, and a rich infrastructure for corporate governance. And with SharePoint's unified infrastructure, you use the same content management facilities for publishing to your company's intranet as you do extranets and customer-facing internet sites. Now, a core aspect of managing the mountains of content piling up in organizations is enabling great search to help people find and discover the information they need. SharePoint Search can index content in not only SharePoint sites, but also in legacy collaboration and content systems, file shares, databases, and other line of business systems. SharePoint can also be used to search for people and expertise within an organization. Additionally, the advanced capabilities provided by SharePoint's new fast search engine provide rich navigators to create visually compelling user experiences, as well as extreme scale to search literally billions of documents within an organization. With SharePoint Insights, we've taken many of these concepts around search and collaboration and coupled them with traditional business intelligence tools to create new ways for information workers to analyze and gain business insights from corporate data. Backed by SQL Server, SharePoint can break down disparate silos of information to create rich scorecards, dashboards, and performance management reports. These views can blend structured and unstructured data and ultimately represent a single version of the truth for an organization. Information workers can further refine and analyze that data through SharePoint's deep integration with Excel, by far the most widely used BI tool on the planet. Across all of these capabilities, SharePoint offers a rich extensibility layer to rapidly build custom solutions. SharePoint composites provide everyone from power users to corporate developers with quick and easy tools to mash up and build composite applications. For example, using the new SharePoint Designer and without writing a single line of code, you can change the site design, assemble web parts, customize workflows, and integrate data from multiple repositories. Similarly, the new Access Services lets end users build simple tracking applications and relational databases that can then be shared across a department or the entire organization within a SharePoint site, but while also being managed and controlled by IT. So from sites to search, insights to content, communities to composites, I hope you can see how broad and deep the capabilities within SharePoint 2010 are. Now, across all this value, we believe SharePoint stands alone in 3 key ways as a business collaboration platform. First, we've heard from customers that when it comes to enterprise applications, the #1 barrier to adoption is systems that are difficult to use. With SharePoint 2010, we've seen a significant investment in a world-class customer experience to connect and empower people. For example, information workers can now access SharePoint through a host of browsers, including Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Safari, in addition to access from their mobile phones, and of course directly from within the Microsoft Office suite. By adding the new Ribbon UI to SharePoint, they have simplified the user experience and made it much easier for information workers to discover the value and capabilities of the product. Additionally, we've seen an investment in the new SharePoint workspace, formerly Groove, which ships with Office 2010. This new tool allows users to work offline with SharePoint content, including document libraries, lists, and even workflows. In addition to helping connect and empower people, cutting costs is absolutely top of mind for every customer. With today's economic environment, companies are tightening IT budgets while simultaneously demanding more business value from their existing investments. SharePoint 2010 provides several opportunities for businesses to save money while also making sure they are taking advantage of the latest industry trends. In particular, SharePoint 2010 can consolidate technology purchasing costs since within one offering it provides multiple workloads: content management, search, business intelligence, collaboration, and others, all of which have traditionally been bought as standalone or point solutions. Related by unifying all of these workloads on a single infrastructure, it's much less costly for IT to deploy, secure, and manage these workloads without the tax of having to learn multiple products and new skills. This applies to more than a company's internal applications, but also extranet and internet workloads. Finally, another big opportunity for saving costs come from the emergence of cloud computing. With SharePoint 2010, IT departments have the choice and flexibility to run all or part of their SharePoint infrastructure, either on-premise within their own data centers or have Microsoft run it in its own global data centers as part of the new SharePoint Online offering. We're seeing customers not only save money in making this transition, but also improve the reliability of their overall infrastructure by outsourcing the hosting and management of these workloads. I'd like to close today by spending a bit more time on the extensibility and platform investments that were made in SharePoint 2010. With the improved performance, reliability, and scalability, developers can now create customized content and collaboration-centric applications that can be deployed either inside the firewall or built as internet-facing applications. All the out-of-the-box capabilities in SharePoint are extensible through APIs, including support for standards like REST, LINQ, and web services. They have added many features like the Silverlight web part and the new client object model, but one that's most important is the new Business Connectivity Services, or BCS. BCS provides secure read and write access to the data, workflows, and entities within other line of business systems, all accessible through web services, SQL connections, or .NET types. This can provide a powerful way to integrate line of business information from multiple systems with the unstructured or semi-structured content often found in SharePoint. Further, you can use BCS not just in SharePoint applications, but it can also be extended to the familiar rich client within Microsoft Office 2010. Finally, Microsoft has worked very hard to improve developer productivity. Visual Studio 2010 has new tools for creating and debugging SharePoint applications, a great new graphical tool for building web parts, and integrated support for Team Foundation Server. Developers will also appreciate the new developer dashboard, which can be enabled on any SharePoint page for debugging and diagnostics. All in all, with the 2010 release, SharePoint becomes a breakthrough enterprise platform for building content and collaboration applications. Thanks so much for your time. I hope this sneak peek gives you a helpful overview to SharePoint 2010, the business collaboration platform for the enterprise and the web. To learn more, please visit the Microsoft SharePoint site at microsoft.com/SharePoint. I'm incredibly excited about SharePoint 2010, and I hope you are too. Thank you very much.